Duke and Maryland at that point was as vicious and nasty and competitive as any rivalry there's been.
Great game, especially one that sticks out is the 2001 semifinals.
Nice look inside.
Fine.
There's a double-double for Jalen Johnson off the beautiful assist from DJ Steward, and with that bucket, 56-49. Big-time test for the Blue Devils in their season opener. Steward! Moore bothered by Anthony Tark. Gets a screen from Johnson. Steward wide open for three, and he hits it!
Big-time shot.
And out on the other end, the big man, inside out. Lane opens up for Steward. Score the goal. Good Chicago kid, DJ Steward.
7-footer, you got to be able to get the ball over the top of his outstretched hands. But that's the last play right there. After the ball goes inside to Williams.
Betts back into the game. Leaves it for Penn. Ball stolen away by Steward. And Moore all of a sudden has come alive. And the steal. Stewart, what do you got? Oh my! Didn't expect that. DJ Stewart, how do you do?
Entire game. And the one time he gets up is after his player dunked.
You've got all the pieces, and as Coburn gets more experience and he will, that combination with he and Bishanishvili.
These young kids are going to get better and better. There's no doubt about it. I think Kentucky, the same situation. Unfortunately, they got some tough games with Carolina and Louisville coming up.
Stewart, a step back triple.
He's a lot stronger.
Speaking of skills, Dick, how about DJ Steward with the crossover?
Yeah, great crossover. Nothing but nylon, baby, NBN. I have a smile on my face as well. He made up for getting beat to the goal defensively. Oh, here's a steal.
Stewart, plus the foul. The Blue Devils are pulling away with 4.5 minutes to go.
Nice anticipation, stepped right in the passing lane, used the quickness.
You can hear these players communicating, and John Shire said, look, that's going to be key in this game, of the communication between our defenders against this Boston College offense.
Wendell Moore Jr. steps in and left open for three. It's good from DJ Steward. To 10 points. Blue Devils still have work to do. No Coach K on the sideline, and BC to 6 points, but certainly a little rusty, particularly on the defensive end. But they've come out alive. DJ Steward, second half to get things started.
Well, whatever John Shire said at half, it worked. They came out in the first minute here. Saying a year, that is just ridiculous. And it's just a special place. We've talked about this as you take a look at the steal.
Nice job by Witt to find him, though.
Let's see what Duke does offensively here. 7 turnovers in 18 possessions.
That's his first 3 of the night, or the afternoon, I guess.
Beautiful skip from Goldwire. Gets 2 from DJ Steward. Shot clock below 10 for Roach on the drive. Lost it momentarily. Underneath, there's Steward with 2 plus the foul. Hello, as the ball squirted to him.
Being a very versatile offensive player, and maybe Mike Krzyzewski ought to put this one in the playbook. Stewart gets it and just flips it up over his head.
We've had 8 ties, 12 lead changes. No lead has been bigger than 7. There's Stewart just finding that basketball again and dropping it in with a chance at 3.
Good rebounder. Drive to the basket, and nobody blocks him out, and he just runs to the ball.
Right now, the Hokies are out and running early. Goaltending there, the basket for the Hokies, and that's exactly what the Blue Devils start to get cranked up offensively. They have to have that. And Coach K talked about his young backcourt. He loves these 2 players. Leading the way for Duke in the backcourt for him this year as Wendell Moore gets an easy bucket.
Creates a lot for himself without the ball in his hands.
They thought he would be out 6 to 8 weeks with a knee injury. He was back in 4 as Stewart knocks down a 3 for Duke.
They're getting up and down the floor. They're better in transition because they can do what Coach K said he wants them to do, and that is play instinctually, think less.
What a great play by Steward to come up with a steal. Boy, Johnson thought about it. Hurd will take it. Saved by Johnson. Steward has it, flying into the lane, and a chance for three.
At your opponent's end of the floor, you don't want to do that. That's just allowing an advantage situation.
What do you see from these two freshmen?
Take the time to do it. And, there are some guys that come out like a Zion Williamson that just have it, but that's rare.
The big fella, Mark Williams, back in the game with the flush.
Run is a big. If you beat your man down the floor, you have to hold position. That is a great job. Just sticking your backside into the defender and rooting them down into the paint. You have the advantage. Decision seems to be coming from some of these switching defense, not switching defense, but the different defenses. They got a 1-3-1. They've got a matchup. They've gone man. Well, that works. Just throw over the top.
But the fact that he can do so many things is what makes him great as a college basketball player, not only on the defensive end of the floor, but also offensively. Brad Brownell raves about how he is as a teammate, and then I love Clyde Trapp as a person. But he is better than his numbers are right now. And as a senior, I believe they need more from him. And it didn't happen, coming out of the locker room. And so when you force your coach to have to burn that time out, and then you get beat out in transition.
Hurd whips it underneath. Great ball movement by Duke, but it doesn't lead to a shot until Stewart got all the way to the rim.
Can't get it to go. Tipped back out by Williams. Wide open Steward for three, and Duke is on the board. Low turnover, high steal, good assist guy, a stabilizer in the backcourt at times. Nice feed into Coleman, and Duke is tied. Off balance, Jalen Johnson. Rebound Sharp. Whoa.
Not the shot, but a good steal and bailed out by DJ Steward.
Like, it's 5 o'clock in the East. It's happy hour. You might as well get some feel good going with some scoring. And there's a shot from DJ Steward.
And I like the fact that Wendell Moore's playing well because he could be one of the leaders that they need. They need somebody who's producing for some of these young guys to say, okay, how he's doing it does work.
Steal by Steward on the errant pass from Huff.
Playing more as a power forward in this scenario where he spent the majority of his season at the 5 spot, but I love the adjustment from Kevin Keats having both those bigs in the game. And we've talked about this game a lot, but we talked with Coach K about it yesterday, and he kind of gave me a history lesson on Coach McClendon, and I wasn't aware of Coach McClendon's not only attending University of Kansas.
Will be the acting head coach on the Demon Deacon sideline. Williamson lost the handle. Here's DJ Steward. Makes it himself. Count it plus the foul. DJ Steward.
Just, again, careless with the ball. If you're awake, you got a ball fake or make a stronger pass. And then this is just a beautiful finish.
Doing a good job staying in front of Brakefield.
You don't want a foul, but I would not give Huff a 3. Or Hurd, excuse me. Got a lot of H's.
Yes.
Ian White controlled the tip. And they go right to the rim for the dunk.
This is a difficult defense to go up against with just 1 day prep after Duke's Saturday night game against Virginia, especially with a young group of guards.
Another 3 by Stewart. Working hard to get better at getting his own shot. Alan Griffin hoisted one. Williams knocked it away from Guerrier. Now Stewart in transition, fouled, and a chance for a 3-point play.
Richmond came past him, and then Griffin just fouled him from behind. Watch him just put the brakes on just a little bit and let Richmond go behind.
And taken away as Duke will force the turnover. Stewart pretty quiet first half. In the paint for 2. Beautiful move.
Yeah, you're going to give up that dunk.
I got a stat for you, Jake. Carolina's got 9 assists on 11 field goals, and 8 different Tar Heels already have an assist in this.
Let's talking about moving the ball and being unselfish. What a great shot by Stewart. His last couple of games, he was 4 of 21 his last 2, and R.J. Davis just got a little piece of him as an airborne shooter. Caught his arm after the ball had been released. You just want to get pressure on the shot.
Happened to be coached by the GOAT himself, Mike Krzyzewski, back in 2017. Stewart cooking early, gets a nice feed off to Williams, who slams it down.
If I'm Matthew Hurtsbach, and again, of course, you want to help your son in any way you possibly can. I'm not chasing rebounds. Part of your cardiovascular conditioning is you miss a shot, you chase it. You know, Boston College going to the zone. But with the way Duke can shoot the basketball, especially that guy, you've got to identify. Oh, okay, DJ.
Louisville in transition, and a block for Matthew Hurt.
Boy, the last possession, Louisville did a really nice job of helping and recovering. He's only shot 29% in the games against Louisville up to this point. That's a bad pass. It's leading to transition.
Johnson threw it right to Stewart. Good defense by Jones. Mark Williams really wanting that basketball on that 20th rebound. It'll be Stewart on the breakaway. And the exclamation point on a victory for the Blue Devils.